Hi everyone, I'm back. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Um, hi guys. If you follow my channel, you probably noticed I didn't put a weekly up. Actually, I was away and now I'm back. But I mostly didn't put it up because one, I was away, right? And literally there's no Wi-Fi where I was. And I also knew that this week, energetically, there's really not that much happening. It's actually going to be a wonderful week. I'm personally doing this on Wednesday, August 8th. I'm recording this, but this will be a reading for the weekend. But I do want to catch up a little bit on what's been happening this week on one real thing. Uranus. Yeah, Uranus. I don't know why I felt something different, but yeah, it was Uranus is going in retrograde, or rather it went retrograde yesterday on the 7th, August 7th. So for those that know astrology, Uranus is actually the planet of chaos. Usually, usually it's the thing that brings problems to us. And when it went direct, I was nervous. It's been like a tumultuous path, which is why everyone has been kind of short-tempered. You already know because you're probably experiencing it. Some chaos in some particular way. Good news is that now it's retrograde, so literally, externally, there should be, hopefully, if you've been following along with all the energies, there should not be chaos coming from the outside world. So generally, you should not be in like big fights and scuffles and things like that. Like, if you are still arguing with people and having fights and literally physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, it's because you weren't really purging for the past lunar eclipses and you really need to catch up just a little bit. Especially with this energy, because what Uranus retrograde is that we now look inside ourselves, and we have to be careful in this energy because this may cause doubt within ourselves. So if you are insecure about something, you're literally going to know it all throughout this period. It's really just about it. But the transition with it in this week is actually really great, though, because even though you're looking at those insecurities, it allows you to look at them. And since most of our other planets are in retrograde, it allows you to analyze it and really address it and let it go. It's really wonderful. So that's kind of like the first shift. This Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and tomorrow as well are going to be wonderful days for creativity, love, light, respect, doing what you need to do. So if you need to do something, do it from Monday through Thursday, because Friday's a whole different energy astrologically. Like, planets are literally boxing themselves out. Like, it's really going to be bad. There's a bunch of squares, so you don't want to do anything new on Friday. You don't want to start any new plans on Friday. There's going to be a lot of miscommunication on Friday, because what's happening right now in the stars is that all of the water planets and the moon and a lot of even Mercury is literally aligning with each other. So there's great communication, great revelation of feelings and emotions all this week. But it changes on Friday, where it's like almost the complete opposite. So there could be a lot of fights on Friday, on the 10th of August, which really sucks. But, you know, if you can't stop things from happening, like you have to go into a meeting, you have to do a presentation, like you have responsibilities, like, hi, we all do, right? try to postpone them on Friday, but if you can, then just be mindful that people are going to say some nasty things and don't take it to heart, because that's just a day of miscommunication, and yeah, it's not going to be a great day. So I'm just going to do a general reading for the weekend. With that in consideration, with Friday craziness, but also Saturday, let's get on to Saturday. It is literally another partial lunar eclipse. And that energy is going to be interesting because it almost feels like everything is coming to a close. Because our first partial lunar eclipse, it was like the opening of everything. Everyone was freaking out. And it's like, holy, you know, yeah, like expletive, like I'm feeling all these emotions, I'm feeling all these feelings, like these people are just squaring off with me, I don't understand, like. And then we went through the process of literally releasing everything until we had the full lunar eclipse, which was a blood moon as well. And then everything just started transitioning. So it was transitioning for the better. People started getting their blessings. I know I did in the past week. Whew, that was a wonderful trip, guys, I'm telling you. I went to London. I don't know why I'm just keeping that a secret. It was just really a beautiful place. It's been always a dream of mine to go there. And it's not what you expect. I'm from the US. You would think Wi-Fi is an easy thing, AC is easy. Over there, not so much in some areas. You'd be so surprised. Like, it's industrialized, but it's not to a certain extent because it's more cultural. But it was just a beautiful experience, nonetheless. It was funny. There was. I digress. Anyway. But like I was saying, abundance is coming now, so that was like the transition, and now is the closing of it. Not in the sense of the end. I feel like it's going to be the closing of this emotional period where, like, if you were not manifesting on Saturday, it's just like a trigger. Because it's essentially the moon is grabbing all of this Leo energy. And it's just going to be quick, fast, urgent, passionate. It's just going to be crazy. Some people are going to literally fall in love at first sight. But just be mindful that you do have to question things. Right? And that's what Friday is essentially also about. Is about questioning things before truly committing to something. Because heaven forbid you commit to the wrong thing. I'm just saying. That would suck. But anyway, so let's get to the reading for this weekend. Wow. Okay. Oh no, I'm not taking all that. That is insane. Beautiful, but insane. Too many cards. Alright, Spirit, let's be concise. Okay. I'll take all of them, it's fine. It's as concise as it's going to be. Oh, really, dude? Fine. Alright, so I'm going to actually do it I'm going to do it separately a little bit. Or maybe it's combined. I just have to feel it out for a sec. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's pretty clear. Okay. I was a little worried because of the death card. I think everyone gets worried when they see the death card though, right? Because I personally don't like how it's depicted in this deck. Because death doesn't mean agony, it just means change. But they make it such a picture that it seems like agony. But we forget that sometimes change is good. And in this case, it actually is really good. Because like I was saying, on Friday, we are going to go through this change. And especially with the partial lunar eclipse that's going to happen on Saturday, it's not surprising that there's going to be a change at all. Like, there should be change. And positive ones at that. So for instance, on Friday, you might be going out, you might be reuniting with some people, maybe reuniting with someone that you care about, that you love. But ultimately, since this day doesn't have the most greatest energy astrologically, like, you're going to feel bored, discontent, just like things that are, rather, let me rephrase that, things that have interested you in the past are not going to interest you as much on this weekend, especially on Friday. Like, you're going to go out, you're going to have fun, and usually what would be like a wonderful, wonderful celebration is something that you're just going to be like, I've done this like 100 times before. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So it's just going to be almost like a lethargic energy for some of you. Some of you might be great, some of you might actually feel that, I don't want to say destructive, because it's not. It's more of a drastic, fast-moving change, especially with the death card here. So that's what's going to happen in that transition from Friday to Saturday. So be mindful of that, because some people, when we are bored, sometimes we say things we don't really mean. So just be careful with that. But generally, for those that watch me, I don't feel that Friday is going to be too terrible, but I do want you to please make sure that you practice forgiveness if someone does slight you on that day, and that you even forgive yourself if you say something that you don't really mean. This is all about transitional energy right now, and whatever you have with you now is what you're going to bring into the next cycle for the next 6 months. And you want to make sure that whatever you're bringing is positive, even with that forgiveness. And sometimes, it's hard to forgive others, and it's especially hard to forgive ourselves, but we have to do it in this cycle, which is what I feel on Friday is what most people are going to do. And it's going to transition out and phase and change onto Saturday, Sunday energy, where Saturday and Sunday, you really actually do heed all the callings and warnings and everything. And this is the Page of Cups. So essentially what you're going to be doing is that you're going to be looking within yourself. You're going to find and discover new things. You're going to find that beast within yourself that is either a positive thing or a negative thing, but you will actually be somewhat released of the feelings of resentment and holding back. You're going to feel free, freer than you've ever felt, because once you understand who you are, it's a liberating feeling. Because even if the things are negative, even if, for instance, you discover that you're actually selfish, right? That's okay, in the sense that now you actually realize it, and now you can take the steps to actually fix it if you want to fix it, which you should, but that's up to you now, because now you know who you are, right? And with that comes a sense of security and abundance. You just feel happy that you actually discover what your likes are, what your dislikes are, what your passion is, what you truly want to do. And you can really actually expand on that and find fulfillment with that. And with that, it does actually bring a choice for you to take. It means that when you were looking within yourself, you found out that there's something that you truly want to do, something that makes you feel free, something creative, something spiritual. Something great is coming towards you, and you have a decision to make. But either way, it's going to free you, and it's related spiritually. So you have to connect with yourself, and you have to connect with nature and spirit in a grander scale. Because those are the ones that are going to help you. Those are the energies that are going to help you find that decision and go down the right path. And that's generally what's going to happen this weekend. It's going to be a great weekend just for that, once we have that really big shift. Abundance is coming. Fulfillment is coming, but it is your choice on whether you accept it or not, whether you see it or not, and whether you let it free you or not. You have that decision. You have that choice for that new beginning that you've wanted. It's wonderful, guys. It's going to be a great weekend. It's going to be a great weekend of self-discovery and fulfillment. The energies are moving forward finally. I mean, if you're sensitive or just can feel energies, like, you know, we've been stagnant for quite some time. And now we finally have some energy that we can work with here. And this is definitely brought on because of the partial lunar eclipse that's kind of like closing out the last partial lunar eclipse. So set your intentions, people, and bring in that energy that manifests. Stay positive and vibe high. Alright, so let's count these babies off. So that's 3 and 4 is 7, 7 and 13 is 20, 21, 27, 29. At 29 breaks into 2 and 9. Ooh, which goes and adds up to 11, guys. So as we kind of just stated, you have that new beginning, that option, that choice, that connection with spirit. The doorway is opening, quite almost literally, spiritually speaking, but literally in the spiritual sense, the door is opening, and you just have to decide if you want to step through it or not. And so this weekend is actually the best time to channel energies if you want. Thursday as well, Thursday onward. If you want to channel spirit or energies and things like that, like this weekend, including Thursday as well, is the best time to do it. Truly. Like, I just feel it, like, change is coming. Positive change is coming. Just open the door and let it in. Choose to feed faith and starve fear. Let all of the negative go. That is what's happening. And this weekend, things will become clear for all of us, or a good majority of us. Because it's 11. Period. It's just, some of us are going to have options, but it's really going to become clear what we truly want, because we did the introspection and now we see the abundance. Oh God, gosh, like, this is going to be a great weekend. It's a little tumultuous at the start, but ultimately we're going to get great results. And now it is time for the butterfly affirmation, right? It's our little mantra for this weekend. For our happy, courageous, and beautiful lives, people. All right, this one flew out. Oh, there too. All right. Ooh, look at this. I've never seen this one before. This is so interesting. I love it. All right. I choose to live with courage. I do not allow others to intimidate me. I stand my ground and I never give up. And this is truly the energy that we're in, guys. So you need to focus in, especially on Friday. Stand your ground. But don't do it out of a place of negativity. Do it out of a place of love. But never give up on yourself. And always be courageous. Move forward. You're stronger than you know. And you just have to look within to see that strength. Boom. That's what I like. When I don't know what is happening, I choose to be curious and excited about what is going to be. So, as I was saying, feed the faith and starve fear. Like, even though we don't know exactly what's going to happen, that we literally purged everything away and now it seems like we have nothing. But remember, when we have nothing, we do have something. We have life itself. And not only that, we start off with the full energy, which is a brand new start. We can only move up from there. You can only get more positive from there. Like, even though things look tough and dark, choose to live with courage. Choose to be strong, especially when you don't know what's happening. Just remember that life has its ups and downs, but guys, we are going straight through and up real quick. Transitional energy. Like, this is just what happens. And have faith that whatever you wish for will manifest. As long as you believe in it. And never give up. Be excited. Be curious. Enjoy the moment. Because honestly, that's all we have. Alright, guys. This is the Water Empress signing off. Sending you guys tons and tons and tons and tons of love and light. I hope this resonated with you. I just feel so sad. I don't want to leave. But I have to go. Alright, guys? Just have to start my day. And I hope your weekend ends up being lovely. Alright, everyone. Peace out. Namaste. Bye.